nobody lives in Montana. Why does the fourth largest state in America, bigger than Germany itself, hold only 0.28% of the entire U.S. population? Montana spans over 380,000 square kilometers, far beyond imagination, unfolding into endless plains, towering mountains, and long, unbroken silence. Yet only around 1.1 million people call this place home, fewer than the population of San Diego alone. Behind this imbalance lie realities most outsiders never hear about. Invisible forces hiding behind postcard beauty. This video breaks down the real numbers and harsh truths, explaining why almost nobody lives in Montana. But before we begin, please like and subscribe to support our channel. Watch until the end, because a single statistic changes the entire story. Number 15. Vast land, very few people. Montana feels less like a state and more like a continent pretending to be one. Its land stretches over 147,000 square miles, making it the fourth largest state in the U.S. Yet only about 1.1 million people live there, fewer than many single cities. That creates a population density of roughly 2 people per square mile. In comparison, California holds over 250 people per square mile on average. Distance becomes normal, isolation becomes routine, and emptiness defines daily life. This imbalance is not a coincidence. It is the foundation of every problem that follows. Number 14. A long-standing gap between space and settlement. Montana never experienced the population explosion that reshaped most of America. While eastern and coastal states urbanized rapidly, Montana remained largely unchanged. Today, its entire population is smaller than San Jose, a single mid-sized California city. That gap formed because settlement waves arrived briefly, then moved on. Mining booms created people quickly, but lost them just as fast. Without sustained growth, infrastructure never scaled up. Sparse settlement became permanent rather than temporary. Number 13. Late settlement, scattered growth. Montana joined the development race long after others had already built momentum. Before U.S. expansion, the land belonged to indigenous nations for centuries. The gold rush of the 1860s created dozens of small towns instead of one major city. People followed gold veins, not long-term urban planning. When resources dried up, towns shrank or vanished entirely. More than 100 Montana towns later became ghost towns. That scattered pattern locked the state into low-density living permanently. Number 12. Far from America's urban centers, Montana sits far from nearly every major population hub in the country. There is no megacity nearby to pull people, capital, or industries inward. The nearest major metros like Seattle, Denver, or Minneapolis sit hundreds of miles away. Long distances raise transportation costs and limit economic interaction. Young residents feel cut off from careers, culture, and professional networks. For newcomers, isolation feels risky rather than romantic. Geography silently amplifies every other limitation Montana faces. Number 11. Natural barriers that limit expansion. Montana appears open until the land begins to resist development. The Rocky Mountains dominate the west, while major rivers divide the interior. Nearly 1/3 of the state is protected as national parks, forests, or conservation land. That severely limits where cities, roads, and industries can expand. Infrastructure becomes expensive and slow to build. Nature preserves beauty, but also controls growth. What attracts millions of visitors prevents millions of residents. Number 10. Long, brutal winters. Montana's beauty often comes with physical punishment. Winter lasts 5 to 6 months in many regions. The state recorded temperatures as low as -70 degrees Fahrenheit. Arctic air flows freely across open plains without natural barriers. Daily life requires planning simply to stay warm and mobile. Heating, snow removal, and survival become routines. For many people, climate alone is reason enough to leave. Number 9. Weather that raises the cost of living. Living in Montana becomes expensive when nature turns aggressive. Heating is mandatory, not optional, for much of the year. Households spend thousands of dollars annually on energy alone. Snow and ice damage roads, roofs, vehicles, and utilities. Maintenance replaces leisure and family budgets. Low population density raises the cost of every service. Weather quietly drains money long before people notice. Number 8. Sparse infrastructure and public services. Modern convenience fades quickly outside Montana's small cities. Infrastructure was never built for density because population never demanded it. Many residents live hours away from major hospitals or specialists. Broadband internet access remains inconsistent across rural areas. Emergency response times are longer than the national average. Self-reliance becomes a necessity rather than a lifestyle choice. This reality filters who can realistically stay. Number 7. A small resource-based economy. Montana's economy still depends heavily on the land itself. Agriculture, mining, energy, and tourism dominate employment. The state produces roughly $50 billion in annual GDP. There are no Fortune 500 headquarters based in Montana. Limited labor pools discourage large-scale corporate investment. Job diversity remains narrow even during stable growth. Economic simplicity becomes both a strength and a ceiling. Number 6. Jobs and wages lag behind housing costs. Montana feels affordable until income meets reality. The median household income sits around $56,700. Meanwhile, the median home price exceeds $460,000. Housing costs have risen far faster than local wages. Remote workers and wealthy newcomers drive demand upward. Young families struggle to secure long-term stability. Home ownership shifts from expectation to privilege. Number 5. Youth outmigration and an aging population. Montana does not lose people dramatically. It loses them quietly. Young residents grow up surrounded by space but limited opportunity. Thousands leave after high school or college and never return. Jobs, education, and social mobility pull them elsewhere. Small towns feel the impact through closed schools and businesses. Number 4. The median age continues to rise across the state. This slow erosion reshapes Montana more than any crisis. Limited education and cultural options. Ambition often outpaces what Montana can provide. The state relies mainly on 2 flagship universities to serve vast territory. Specialized programs and research opportunities remain limited. Students leave to study elsewhere and often stay away. Cultural life mirrors this limitation with fewer concerts, museums, and events. Professional sports and large-scale entertainment are absent. For many, this marks the moment Montana falls behind. Number 3. Beautiful, but hard to live in. Reputation shapes migration before reality ever gets considered. Montana is widely imagined as empty, cold, and disconnected. This image spreads through media, pop culture, and casual conversation. Perception alone discourages millions of potential newcomers. Trade-offs feel intimidating rather than appealing. Beauty becomes framed as inconvenience. That narrative filters who even considers arrival. Number 2. Growth that attracts a select few. Paradoxically, Montana is growing among a very specific group. Wealthy retirees and remote workers see distance as an advantage. Privacy, safety, and space outweigh urban convenience. Cities like Bozeman experience population and price surges. New money enters faster than infrastructure can adapt. Growth becomes selective rather than universal. Montana changes, but not for everyone. Number 1. Not empty by chance, empty by design. Montana is not empty by accident. Every barrier doubles as an attraction for someone else. The same isolation that repels millions protects a chosen few. Nature sets the rules, economics enforces them. Mass migration requires access, speed, and density. Montana offers silence, patience, and space instead. It remains a paradise for some and unreachable for most.